Hey guys! Today we're going to be playing around with the Naked Cherry palette. I'm really excited about this because I've been wanting to film for a really long time. Just haven't gotten around to it. So I am going to be going right in. I have my face makeup done already. Just wanted to really focus on my eyes today. So I'm going in with the Morphe M441, which is a nice fluffy brush. And I am going to go into the color Juicy, which is a super light, pretty pastel-y pink. And get a little bit on our brush, tap off the excess, always tap off the excess, and go in and just put that in the crease. Just a nice transition shade. Go in a little bit more, and you really want to blend. It doesn't really seem like it's doing much, but it will. Once you start layering those colors in there, it makes a huge difference if you've blended or not. So I'm going to go in with another fluffy brush, but this one is a little bit more dense, so it is going to pick up a little bit more color. And I'm going to go in with Bing, which is this pretty mauve color. Love it. This whole palette has been amazing. And I've seen a lot of reviews. I've been watching a lot. I have watched a few that were pretty negative, and they had a lot of trouble blending, a lot of patchiness. Honestly, I haven't had any trouble with mine at all. It blends out beautifully in my opinion. It's super pigmented. I barely have to use any. There's not a bunch of fallout. I don't know if the people that have had issues have defective palettes or what, but I personally haven't had any issues. So I'm just going in with a little bit more, just to really deepen that. Going in with the Morphe M433, and I'm sorry, the brush prior to that was an M573, in case you were wondering. So the 433 is again more dense, really helps be more precise. And we're gonna go in with Devilish, which is this darker shade here. And that one you wanna be really careful, tap off your excess, and we're gonna just take it more so on the outside crease and then slowly blend it in just lightly and really stay low in your crease. Already looking really good. This eyeshadow, I'm telling you. I'm going to go in again with the M441. And you don't have to use Morphe brushes, of course. Any fluffy brushes you can get. I mean, Walmart actually has some decent brushes, Real Techniques. Excuse me. I found some really good ones. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the Morphe E17, which is super small, dense. It's kind of a larger, almost like a pencil brush. Super dense. And it's going to give me more precision to put privacy on my outer V. And I am going to do a color on the lower portion of my eye. But I like to do everything else first, and then if I need to touch up or add any other colors, deepen up any other colors, I can do so afterwards. So I'm going to take this fluffy brush and go along the top, and actually I'm going to go into Juicy again, that lighter shade, and tap off the excess, and I'm going to just fluff that lightly over that upper portion of the V that I created, just to blend it and soften it so it's not a super harsh outer V, if that makes sense. I don't know if you can see that. Like, see how it's more softened along the top? Not so crazy. Now for my main color, called Bang Bang, one of my favorites. Normally with this eyeshadow, I will go in with a flat brush and pack it on my brush, and then I'll get my setting spray and spray it really good. That way it shows up better. This is totally optional. If you don't want it to be sprayed, you can use just by itself. It still looks so pretty. I just sprayed it lightly on my brush, and I'm gonna go in and put that just right on the lower eyelid, or the lower portion of my eyelid rather. And be careful not to go up into that crease, because this is a shimmer shade and you don't really want to be shimmery all up in the stuff that we just worked so hard to be pretty. Alright, so there's the color Turn On. That is what I like to use for a highlight, because the highlight in this palette is very matte. I don't like it very much, honestly. I feel like they should have put a shimmer in there. However, it is nice. I mean, it's pretty, but that's my only complaint that I have with this palette, is that the highlight shade is not very, like, bam. And again, I'm going in with this fluffy brush. You can tell I love this fluffy brush to death. It's this, honestly, if you don't get any other Morphe brushes, the M441. So next, what I'm gonna do, done with the eyeshadow already. I did forget to mention that this palette comes with this beautiful brush, which is actually not too bad. It's not my favorite, but it has a nice little blending brush. It is a little bit more dense, and then a little stubby pencil brush. I very much like this. It's super cute. It's like jelly in the middle. I almost forgot to do my lower lash line. So my favorite brush to do the lower lash line is the Morphe M213. I can't beat that. So what I'm doing now is going into the Fleece color, and I am just buffing it out underneath my lash line. And then I am going to go in with Bing a little bit, because I like my lower lash line to be a little darker. And I'm not going to take that down as low. I'm going to keep that up in the lash line, because we don't want to close our eyes up. If your eyes are already pretty small, skip the dark color, because it will super close your eyes up. I have really big eyes, so I don't mind closing my eyes up a little bit. Works fine for me. And now I'm going to go in with a black eyeliner. Doesn't matter what eyeliner you use. My personal favorite is the Rimmel Eye Kohl, and in the black color. I've tried this trick, which is what keeps it in all day, is I'll take a black eyeshadow. I use matte carbon, but you can use any black eyeshadow, and a little angled brush, which is kind of frayed a little bit because I've used it so much. But I just take a little bit of powder, tap off my brush, and I go in and I lightly tap it. I pull my eye out a little bit, because you don't want your eye full of powder. Magic. It keeps your eyeliner on all day. I can go to bed at night and have to wash out my waterline. It's awesome. Alright, so next, I haven't decided if I want to do a wing or not, because really with the setup that I have, my mirror is so far away that it is going to be difficult to do eyeliner. Ooh, already I screwed up. So, try to look at my phone. It's not the best. Not the best quality, not the best liner. So, it's not bad. So, I just got this lip liner from Stila, and it's Cabernet. I feel like it goes really well with my Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick, and bam. Anastasia Beverly Hills makes the best liquid lipstick, honestly. And you can find it at TJ Maxx if you're like on a budget. I think I paid like $7 for my other shade that I have from them, Ashton. which is this really pretty nude, which you could also wear with the side makeup look. I just prefer the dark beyond looks. Alright, so now that we've got this all done, I am going to use my set-in spray. And this is the Urban Decay All-Nighter. Anyways, this is the final look. I hope you like it. I totally forgot to mention that I used the Urban Decay Eye Potion Primer underneath my eyeshadow usually. And I didn't even put it on today because I was too excited to film. Also, please subscribe if you haven't already. I would appreciate it so much. And yeah, see you guys later.